Fala galera, firmeza total, sejam todos muito bem-vindos a mais um Papo de Gringo, aquele programa onde você confere aquelas entrevistas exclusivas com os melhores artistas internacionais, certo? E hoje nós temos aqui um cara muito especial. Em 2004, esse mano quebrou as rádios, quebrou tudo com o som Locked Up, depois lançou vários outros álbuns. 2008 deu uma paradinha ali pra dar, né, aquela empreendida e voltou pesadão aqui em São Paulo. Então daqui a pouco vocês vão conferir essa entrevista exclusiva com ele. Sabe quem? Sabe quem? Sabe quem? Daqui a pouco vocês vão conferir. Segue nós. Welcome back to Brazil, man. It's been a long time since you came. I believe it was in 2009, 2010, right?
Yeah, 2009, 2010.
It's a pleasure to have you back here in Brazil, man. We have all been a great fan of yours since you came out with Locked Up, which was part of your album called Trouble. And then you came out with Convict and Freedom, and then you kind of took a break from the music industry, right? Why did you choose to take that break?
Well, actually, it wasn't something that was chosen. I went home back to Africa and decided that I had to give back. You know, I wanted to create an opportunity for people that was less fortunate. So I created my energy company called ALA, Akon Lighting Africa. And we was providing energy to all the outskirts and rural areas, all the villages in those areas, to people that never had light. So that ended up being a philanthropic thing that turned into a for-profit business. And we created a utility company called ALA, where now we're providing lights to 17 countries throughout Africa.
I was doing a little digging online because I've been going into this online money, the cryptocurrency and all that. Yeah. And I seen that you are going into that as well, man, with the Akon.
Yeah, so we have our own cryptocurrency that we call Akon, which is what I'm fighting and also striving from an innovation side for it to be the African coin, the coin of Africa's future, which will create a balance between all entrepreneurs, creating value in the chain of, all the resources there, more from a population resource, more than anything, utilizing all the young youth and creating value around that. So that could be the currency that could be traded throughout Africa.
And how does that work with, like, is it almost like real money? How can I buy stuff with that?
It's like real money. You could literally trade with it, but with our coin, we even took it a step further. Not only will you be able to trade with real money utilizing a coin, but because Africa, everyone has a cell phone, and every day people have multiple minutes on their phone, so you can actually change minutes over into a coin and use that to actually, that is crazy.
Let's talk about music. In this album, El Negrito, you are doing a collab with your Brazilian artist, Anitta. How did this happen? How did you guys meet?
So Anita's actually, that's my girl. I love Anita. She's so fun. We had a great time in Miami. But I actually connected through her on Instagram.
Really?
I had a friend, my friend Hero.
DM her and just like
simple like that.
He said, Hero was like, listen, I think y'all need to connect. I was like, all right, cool. So I got her, sent her a direct message, we need to get together. She's like, okay.
That's the good part of being famous, right?
You know what I'm saying? You just communicate directly. Yeah, she made everything happen, man.
And besides the collaboration you did with Anita, do you plan on doing any other collaboration with any other artists in Brazil, any rappers or any other style of music, or are you gonna keep
No, the thing is, I wanted to be more involved in the Brazilian music community so I could better understand what's happening here. With Anita, as you know, she's really big, so she's naturally, transitions outside of Brazil. So my idea is, who's the next artist that's just as big as Anita that translates outside of Brazil as well? So those are the kind of artists I want to collaborate with.
And your first single was with Becky G, right? You guys did an awesome video clip. I've seen that's doing really, really well. And who's the next in line to
The next video is
do
going
the
to be
video
me
clip?
and Anita.
And you're going to release that in your music platform? Because I heard you own 50% of the music video, man. Can you tell us about that?
The whole idea is for it to be another platform for Africa. I want to create multiple platforms so that way all the entrepreneurs coming up, all the musicians coming up, when they put out records, they have opportunities outside of their basic home. So I'm investing in everything.
Will I be able, for an example, say like I see in
artist in Africa that I want to collab with. Will I be able to do that? So if I like his song and I send him a message, I'm like, man, I like your song, I want to feature, let's do that.
And he's going to reply, okay.
Artist.
He can actually promote you on his platform and vice versa.
What's the difference between the Akon from 2004 just as a musician to the Akon now as entrepreneur, helping communities and doing everything that you're doing?
The new Akon is a lot more educated. You understand, when I came from that earlier, I didn't really have the knowledge I had today. And I was coming more from the streets, so I was making a lot of dumb decisions. And it was about struggling, so I had to make decisions I felt like would help me survive quick. Today, you know, you have more opportunities, you think better, and you can strategize, and you have a team that can now execute on all those thoughts.
And to close out, man, the last question which I've asked Soulja Boy this question, and Mims as well, which was the interviews that I done before you, about the power of hip hop. When I got into hip hop, I seen the change that hip hop can do in a person. What does the power of hip hop signify to you?
Yeah, I think hip hop creates that line that gives you a fair shot. Because most people are very smart, they have all of what it takes, but because they come from a certain area or they didn't get a college education, they don't give them a fair shot. Hip hop gives you a fair shot and puts you in a room with any executive, gives you an opportunity to become successful like anybody else, and your talent is what drives hip hop. It's not about who you know or even what you know. You got talent, it opens the door for you now to be in the room with people that you can make real things happen. So if you're in a position to where, you know, only certain elite of people can walk into,
that's true.
Hip hop walks you in that door. Because there's people I know that wouldn't have ever talked to me if it wasn't for hip hop. There's people that would never invest in me or allow me to invest with them if I wasn't in hip hop. You know, so I think hip hop just kind of gives you that protection.
Gives you that golden key so
and
you
it
can
gives
open.
you that golden key to open doors that normally wouldn't open for you. You know, because I got partners now, I know for a fact, if I was an Akon, they wouldn't care.
Galera, vocês estão vendo a importância do hip hop, a importância do Akon para as comunidades e para o mundo, né? Com a colaboração que ele vem fazendo não só com a música, mas com o trabalho do Akon Light in Africa, levando luz aí, trazendo luz a milhares de pessoas que não tinham possibilidade. E pra galera do rap também que está assistindo, às vezes não é só música, é empreendedorismo também. Então sigam os passos desse cara aqui que vocês vão longe. Isso aqui foi mais uma entrevista do Papo de Gringo com vocês e tamo junto. Thank you very much, Akon. Appreciate your time here in Brazil. Appreciate this opportunity to be here doing this interview.
Thank you.
And thank you very much, man. All right.
Yeah, check it out, man. It's your boy Akon, and right now you're watching Papo de Gringo. Keep it locked, baby.